Hi, this is Brett St. Clair with the Concord Main Street Project. Welcome to another edition of the Main Street Minute. With me today is City Engineer Ed Roberge, and we're standing in front of the Concord Food Co-op. We're going to be talking about the snow melt systems that are installed under some of the sidewalks here in Concord. Good morning, Ed. Can you explain to us what's going on here in front of the Food Co-op?
So everybody loves to walk by and look at these Lego-looking boards. That's the insulation board that supports the tubing, the black tubing that you see that will carry warmer water, in this case glycol. There's a number of these smaller, some are larger, but these snow melt systems. So basically a radiant heat system that heats the underside of the concrete sidewalk and then controls snow melt in the wintertime.
Okay, and how are these snow melt systems being paid for?
Well, it's interesting is some might recall that early on in the project we looked at an option to put snow melt systems throughout all of downtown Concord, but the cost was prohibitive, so it was important to council for us to reach out and talk to individual building property owners, see if they wanted to opt in, so to say. So in this case, 6 businesses stepped up. They wanted systems to be put in. This is the right time to do it before we pour the new sidewalks. So there's 6 such systems that we've looked at that are paid for by the property owners.
And which property owners here on South Main Street have opted in and are paying for this snow melt sidewalk?
Well, we're looking at New Hampshire Food Co-op. In the South Main Street area, there's the Capitol Center for the Arts, then there's the Smile Building and the Love Your Neighbor Building. And then on the North Main Street section, the Phoenix Hall Building, as well as Charter Trust and Zoe's business, which is right next to Eagle Square. Those are the 6.
Yeah. Okay, great. And how is the glycol heated to provide the heat to melt the snow?
Well, it's a simple heat pump exchange system. So there's one loop where there's glycol that's circulating through the sidewalk, and through the other side is the heat source. So inside the building, either through steam or through a gas boiler, hot water heats up the glycol is circulated. It's really a simple system, pretty much fail-safe. There's been a number of them that have been working downtown for a good number of years, and it's a simple but effective system.
Okay, so basically these building owners are sort of providing the heat within their own buildings at their own expense. That's how it works, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Just quickly, as we wrap up, we're seeing concrete crew in here pouring sidewalks this week. What can we expect to see sort of as the project sort of heads for completion?
Yeah, that same theme of kind of moving from north to south in that organized pattern. Concrete is coming along here, and at the same time you're going to see us start to look at the brick furniture zones. Once we get beyond that, a lot of the street furniture, as we call it, either street lighting, benches, the trees, all the landscaping materials, it all kind of builds in. We're doing really well. At the same time, we're working closely with the utilities on this major underground utility installation. So it's working along quite well.
All right, well, it looks great, and I know that the business owners down here on South Main Street are very pleased with the progress that you and the construction crews have made. Just one thing, if anybody has a question that they'd like to have Ed answer about the Main Street project, you could email it to us at through the project website, which is concordmainstreetproject.com. For Ed Roberge, City Engineer, I'm Brett St. Clair. This has been the Main Street Minute. Thanks for your patience, Concord. It's all going to be worth it.